Casey.
Yo.
Guess where?
Waccasassa.
Waccasassa. Yeah, it's just fun to say. It's a fun word to say.
Waccasassa.
We're at Waccasassa Bay Ramp, guys. We are going to head out, see about finding ourselves some bass.
Is this like brackish over here?
This is edging on fresh. It's brackish about another mile down the river. It starts getting more brackish. Yeah, anywhere you can cast anywhere you want around here, man. Just remember you're in a canoe. All right, we got 10 feet of water here, right in the middle of the river. Go around these. Be careful, these guys got their lines out over here. Beautiful, man. Beautiful day, dude. Isn't this nice? Hey, what's up, y'all? Them catfish giving you any luck today? They're stodgy, aren't they? I'm gonna go down here and scare them up y'all's way. There's something in the middle of the river right there. He's eyeing us up. Never had any hits or any bumps around here, but this is where all the alligator gar play. That was one ahead of us that just came up to the top. Just in case something happens here.
This is nice looking.
Yeah. See, this bird's following us along. Is that an osprey? It's an osprey.
Oh, that looks like a water kind of bird.
Is it? It's not a hawk of anything?
It could be, I don't know.
Is it Tony? Is that Tony?
Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk. We found a school of bowfin, guys. They're right underneath us. All right, I'm gonna get a new battery in this thing in case we catch something. See right here, you got a trippy tree. It looks like a cone. Is that where the cone heads are? The cone fish.
Oh, I just saw some big fish.
Yeah, I've seen a few little fish. I think one was a bluegill and one was a baby bass. The one that looked like a bass was kind of have a fat head, you know, and a little skinny body.
Well, bass in the water reminds you of trout.
Yeah, it looked like a torpedo, like a trout, yeah. His head was a little bigger than his tail, though. Like the baby bass looked that way.
You don't know yet.
What might be happening now is it's still permissible for the mullet to be in, you know? So the bass might not frequent this area because there's a lot of mullet, and that means there's a lot of fish swimming by all the time. And bass don't like that, you know?
You know, I got one of the most reliable bass lures on there.
Yeah, and that's why bass like lakes. Here's a big bed right here on the left, see it? See the big ring of sand right here? But bass like lakes because you don't have traffic. You don't have a current, you know?
Yeah, river.
So, you know, there's a current here.
Bass.
Well, if nothing, man, there ain't no shortage of views. Wow.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
This is awesome back here, man. I'm fine if I don't catch anything, you know, just because I got to come back here. I've never been back here. It's just so rustic and jungle-like.
Rustic.
It is rustic as hell, man. There ain't no buildings back here. If there are, they're just like a fish hut. All right, what do we got up here?
There's a big log right here in the water.
It turns, okay. Whoa, yeah, look at that. What's that? Snag. All right, I'm slowing down for you.
Log.
There you go. All right, man, off we go.
That's a fishy looking area right there too.
That's what I was gonna say, man. Definitely. This bend right here, it gets really, really deep right in the middle. It's the bottom is just up and down, up and down, up and down. What do we got? Just someone's dock is all this is? Just to hang out behind their property? So that's the thing, you just buy a property for like $20,000 and then anytime you want you can just come here and enjoy it. and you don't have to worry about your house getting blown away by a storm, you know? Like, see, they got a little roof over it, you know, to keep, like, looks like they might hang stuff there to clean it, like strip the catfish. This is just too fishy of a river for me to believe that there isn't anything and we're not going to have a day of catching. We just need to find them. See how it's starting to look more like a river now? Or a creek, sort of. It's the plants are changing. Nice deep cut right here we're in. There's a lot of structure. I still see some little fish on the bottom, ones that I guess we can't see. Oh yeah, I see why the boats don't come back in here though. This would be treacherous for a John boat with a motor on it, you know. You could get through, but a lot of logs in the water and stuff sticking up that you could run into. Bill Dance again here.
I've gone fishing with.
No, Bill Dance went fishing with us.
Phil Dick today.
Who was the one that fell in the water all the time?
That was Bill Dance.
That was Bill Dance, yeah. Roland Martin's the one who was like too cool for that. Bill Dance was so goofy, man. He was always being the jokester. We gonna hit the bottom here?
No, I don't think so.
I only need a foot of water.
Yeah,
we're floating pretty shallow today because you're balancing out the canoe. Your weight up front. See how even it's like back here? The back of the canoe hasn't been this high in like almost a year. Since the last time you were with me, which is nice because I need it to be level when we go to Shire Island. Oh wow, look at these beautiful purple flowers. This is the kind of stuff I want to get into a video. It's really cool. Log in the water. These little patches of these purple flowers, man, they're so pretty. Chris would love that. She'd be like, oh my god, that's awesome. Look at that. I wonder what those are, man. They're like a little trumpet flower almost. They're everywhere. Yeah, see, we're starting to see beauty berries and stuff too. So we're definitely getting into purely fresh water. There is no brackish here. Funny Florida, man. You could probably drink right out of this and it wouldn't hurt you. Nice. If nothing, we'll have a really cool video to remember the trip by, right?
Hello.
Yeah, these white flowers are everywhere too. They're like sort of a lantana, like a wild lantana. They're really pretty. Alright, here we go. Shallow water coming up. I think I just dragged over a stick because if that was a hit, boy, that was a good hit. It was like a whap, bap, 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 bap. See if I can get him in. He spit it, he spit it. Oh well, that's a good sign. Got him trolling.
Little tiny bass.
Now we know. Was he? Did you get a good look at him?
Yeah, it was small.
Like a little 10-incher. You hit that white paddle tail, okay?
That was it.
All right, let's just putt through here. Just putt through here a little bit. Like I said, we might find a place where it starts getting to be fishy. You know?
Might we just hooked one.
Yeah.
It was little, but
and look how look at the current moving here too. Look at how fast the current's moving. All right, I need to change that battery out on that thing. So I don't want to miss out if we do catch one damn fish all day. I don't want to miss them. Let's change the battery. It's too cool to pass up. Yeah, my guess is that bass had the tail of my paddle tail in his mouth and he wasn't able to get that 4-aught hook in his mouth. Oh wow, what a beautiful property, Casey. Look at this. Jeez, man. Look at these rocks we're going over. Yeah, look at the big rocks right here, man. That's something we haven't seen yet. It's been all just muck. Oh, look at the boathouse and everything, dude. That's so cool. Oh, look right there. Mullet. They have to be freshwater mullet. All right, we're going through like a little cut right here where There's a bunch of limestone. You know, I bet those are limestone they probably threw in the river right here to keep boats from going through. You know, you can't get over that with a boat. Your motor will hit that. Yeah, this is definitely a fishy looking area. Well, he's had one dock. Now he's got a boathouse. The boathouse is cool, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's really neat, man. Look at that. That's a real neat structure, man. That's old Florida right there. Got jalousie windows and everything. Nicely kept, though. You know, with all the yard and the nicely painted buildings with nice roofs on them. Really good looking property. Yeah, that is a boathouse, isn't it? Does it have a lift in it for a boat? Yeah, it does. Look at that. And upstairs is like an apartment or something. That's really neat, man. That's a really neat property. It's got a big hand wheel to crank your boat up with. I like these little docks people build just to come hang out on, you know. Can you imagine what it's like out here in the winter when it's cool and you can come sit out here and there's no bugs, you know. You can just sit on that little dock right there and just hang out at your property for the weekend. Got some laughing birds. Oh, you hear stuff up in the woods walking around?
Mm-hmm.
Wild boar or a deer. There's a cool Indian mound right there. And over here we got this Giganosaurus cypress log, man. Oh my god. That must have been a monster. Whoop. Something just swam away on the right.
This little damn thing in the water, man. I would eat this.
Yeah, the water's getting a lot clearer too right here, Casey. You notice that? Look at this. It's almost like a beach right here. Look at this. All right, we're going to have to navigate around this tree up here, so
Damn.
let's see how we do.
Old ass water, right?
Yep, they're in here. It's just a matter of getting the right time of day, getting them hungry when they're feeding. Just like the snook, you know, the snook, sometimes we would see them and they would never bite, you know. And other times, woo, yeah, there goes a couple of fish swimming by. Look like a smaller bass. Yep, bluegill's hanging out right by the log right there. Here's a sunny spot right here. Sometimes you see fish sunning themselves on the bottom, places like this in saltwater, like snook. They're getting their sunshine. Yeah, the bottom and everything is showing up really good on the camera. Little bluegill chasing you? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of little fish. I see them everywhere. Trying to just point the camera randomly and hopefully it's picking up some of them. Yeah, so you can see that stick.
I bet you if I had like one of those little like.
Ooh, look at that right there. What's that?
Jigs or whatever.
What's that area? It's kind of weird.
Nothing. Probably shot. Yeah, that's real shallow.
It's all right. Yeah, it's like a drainage ditch or something that comes out of someone's property. It is shallow there. It's only like an inch deep.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Rooster tails and rivers before, and I've actually caught stuff on them. So.
Well, he jumped a few fish. We saw a couple schools of bass go by, but things just aren't cooperating as of yet. So we're just gonna keep moving up the river. We got nothing better to do today. This is what we came here to do, right, Case?
Yep.
Now you gotta say though, I was right about
Little bass.
this place. You know, it just, yeah, look at him hanging right there. Oop. Oh.
You going?
I do. A snag. Nope, got a bass. Pull my drag. Alright, come Come on out of there, buddy. All right, first fish of the day. Here we go. Caught him trolling, Casey. Oh, he's a nice one, man. He's fighting hard. Hey, all right. Wekiva River bass, Case. Look at that, first one. He ain't big, but he's a catch. Come on, buddy. All right, I'm gonna hold him by the lip.
Maybe have to throw a paddletail on there, I don't know.
Yeah, there we go. Nice little Wekiva bass, about 12 inches. Off you go, buddy. Woo. See you later. Right. Caught him on a white paddletail, guys.
Right.
Guess what? Cross Bayou.
Here we go again.
Cross Bayou is cross by me. Trolling. Trolling with a white paddletail.
Well,
the only difference is the little bit bigger hook for the bass mouth, and I'm using the 4/0 offset hook in the bullet sinker. So interesting riverfront property. I'm gonna have to reel in. I ain't gonna be able to troll around this corner. Looks like a houseboat, dude. Like a wrecked houseboat right here, man. Check it out. Wow, that's cool. A totally wrecked houseboat, Case. Look at that. Look at that thing. How in the hell did that thing get way up in here? How in the world did they get a houseboat? That's like a 35-foot houseboat, dude. How in the world did they get in here? It's still got the motor in it, dude. There's still a motor inside that thing. That is a big, one of those fancy ones, you know, that has all the, like an RV inside. Looks like this is someone's property where they come out to on the weekend. It's not really a house. Pretty cool. They got a seawall and they built like a concrete step up here for you to go into the water with a handrail. Nice. Nice. All right, I think we can get back to trolling here. That's cool, man, the way they built concrete around that and rocks in it so it looks natural. That houseboat's a trip, dude. How in the fuck did they get a houseboat back in here? At what point was there enough water in here to drive a 35-foot houseboat? Unless they just put it there just to live in, you know? Yeah, see, there's a fire going. Someone's here. These guys live here. I ain't never seen a damn houseboat that big in a creek. No, that thing needs 3-4 feet of water just to float, you know? That's a big old houseboat. It's a Gibson. We're moving right along on first gear, so the current isn't that strong. Oh, what do we got here? Gonna have to reel in.
Yeah.
Get around this corner here. Just be aware. Here we go. Gonna make the turn. Look at this hole we're sitting in. I bet if we stopped here and dropped like a couple big chunks of bait right here.
You can see right there, nothing there.
Yeah, if there were catfish around here, we would have seen them by now, right? On this white sand. Oh, fish ahead on the left. See it?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Okay.
Get my shit together here.
Yep. Go ahead. Get him, Case. Can we spook him, or was he just swimming along?
Those might have been mullet.
Yeah, it looked like it was a mullet. He was kind of just swimming along against the current. Yeah, I mean, we might as well assume that there are freshwater mullet, you know?
I think there is.
I never knew there were. You know, my whole life I've saltwater fished. I mean, why wouldn't there be? They breathe air. They don't care if the water's salty or not, you know? They breathe air. So they keep their gills closed when they're swimming.
And they feed on plankton, so.
Yeah, but they must keep their gills closed while they're swimming so that the salt doesn't affect their gills. I'll look them up. You know me. Professor Dave. Yeah, see, we're starting to see some of these like philodendrons and more lantana. Real pretty. And on this side, it's a lot of cedar and cypress. I don't think there's as much cedar.
Look at the size of them.
Wow. I was going to spin the camera around, but I wouldn't have got him.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
He was a nice one, man. Yeah, we got a good current going here. That's what I'm saying, is if we had a bait soaking here, everything that swam by would see it. You know? Teenage wasteland, dun dun. Fishy wasteland. Sounds like we're in Jurassic Park, Casey. Waiting for a velociraptor to come out and pounce on us. Yeah, and it's shallow here too, man. Like if a bear wanted to come after us, he could come after us here. It's just,
why
it's so shallow.
Why you even gotta mention things that could kill us?
Yeah, like a bear or maybe a big gator. Oh, we might be turning around in case if we can't get around that log up here. Let me reel back in again. One more trolling. We'll troll through there. I think I can get around that on the left, can't I?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Let's sneak through here. Got him! Got him! Got him! Got him! Got him! Outsmarted him! Alright, man. Alright. Another one, man. A little bigger than the last. Woo!
Oh.
Remember, you're in a canoe. Alright, Casey. Look at that. Dude, he chased us. He came back for that. Alright, nice little Waccasassa or Wekiva bass. They don't have to be big. He's a pretty little guy, man. Off you go, buddy. Woo! How about that, Case? The troll master. Now I'm just trolling you. He swam by and he looked at my lure, and then all of a sudden it was like, I looked, and he was like turned around and he was coming after it, and I'm like, crap. So I recasted, and boy, he found that thing, Casey. So that means we're getting to where they're kind of aggressive, you know? When they act like that. All right, I'm gonna go under the stick. Break the stick off if it's gonna interfere with you. There you go. Yeah, don't let it go. You're gonna whip the camera. I don't want you to whip it into the camera. There you go. Good. Perfect. Good job. All right, I'm trolling through here, man. Shit. There's fish in here. We're gonna find them.
I got a little bit slightly different colored jig here, but mine's like
I'm using alewife. It's not white. It's alewife.
Like that. That's like
yours.
a pearl.
Yours has a sheen to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yours is like yours is a slim shady, or a swim shady, or whatever.
No, this is DOA. I think this is.
Well, same thing, but it's just that silvery kind of color. Doing
But
okay?
still-
Not gonna run over anything?
No, I don't see
Okay, keep
nothing.
your eyes out because it's getting deep here. Look at this. Look at the depth here. This is a nice like little cut right here.
Oh,
Trolling Martin.
man.
Trolling Martin. Another one. Just these little Wekiva bass are aggressive, man. Wow. There he is. Woo! He took it down. Hey, buddy. All right, open up.
I tell you what, boy, you gotta be really cerebral through here.
Open up. I don't want to hurt him. There he is. Another little Wekiva bass. We're having a blast, man. Catching these little guys up and down the river here. Woo! It's gonna make for a nice video, huh? As soon as they hit the water, they stop bleeding. Isn't that cool? Get a little blood on his lip, and he hits the water, and it's like boom. All right, Case. Looks like the white paddletails are where it's at, buddy.
Oh.
You're just gonna have to duck down. That's a big tree, dude. Man, that must have made a big sound when it fell, but there was no one here, so no one heard it.
I should probably get down off my chair, man.
I think you'll get through. The chair will get through. I think you're just gonna have to duck down. I think the chairs are low enough. I'm gonna come up real slow on it. Here, I'm gonna push your chair down just to be safe, okay?
Oh yeah, my shit.
That's okay. I got the oar right here. Alright. Boop. Alright, here we go. I'm heavier back here, so I think I can get through. I'll fold my seat down anyways. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I needed to fold my seat down. Perfect. We're through. Hey, what are you doing down in there, man? That's kind of keeping the canoe really nice and balanced. then there's this one too. That must have been a heck of a sound when those two both came down at the same time. Oh, there's a log, big log right here. Holy crap.
Actually gonna bump right before.
Yeah, there's probably a fish sitting underneath that sucker.
That's exactly what I was trying to do.
Good thing I had the camera ready, man. He's right here. All right, Case. Good job, buddy. You caught your first fish of the day.
Oh, he fell in my lap.
He's a lap fish. Oh, he's a nice 7 or 8 inch.
Smallest one.
Nice 7 or 8 inch bass. See you later, buddy.
He was right here around.
Let's see if I can get around that big old log here. Good driving, man. Good driving. Yeah, look at that. There's a big old log in the way. Now we're gonna have to go on the left up here. We might be able to get under that.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get around that, Case.
We might not.
Looks a little dicey. All right, we'll be back. All right, we just had some exciting travel through a log-filled area. And then when we got on the other side of it, we discovered that there were like almost no fish in the water. Isn't that weird how it was like no fish there? Not even any little fry or anything? How we doing over here? We got enough water?
Yep.
I still got 2 feet here. That's troll time. Troll and Martin in the house. I don't even have the motor on, dude. We're just moving with the current. Just use the motor to steer. All right, Case, look at this giant tree on the right, man. Wow. There are some big trees back here, man, that are still alive. Oop. Damn. Stick fish.
No.
Oh, yeah, I'll go over this way. That's the thing is, you still got to use the motor here to steer, you know. Otherwise, the current just pushes you wherever it wants you to be. All right, there we go. Then you end up going 30 miles an hour. Watch out, you're gonna go under these trees. 220 snag. You're gonna put the snag under the trees. Oh, shit. I was figuring I was gonna snag through here because
You were going to snag?
Yeah, it's kind of shallow, so it had it nice. Holy crap, dude! You cat out of nowhere, man. Woo! Oh, he's the biggest one yet. All right.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that's a bass, man. Dude, look at that. Troll and Martin. That's 5. All right, guys. I'm not gonna hold him by the lip because I'm a saltwater fisherman. I don't know how I'm doing it, but whoop. Okay. All right. He says, "Hold me by the lip." There you go, buddy. Woo! There you go, Case. Check him out. Maybe 12 inches long. Whoop. Little Wekiva bass. Back into the hole he went. The fish hole. What I did was I let out too much line too quickly. It sunk. It's challenging when you're trolling with the current, you know? It's not the same as against it. It's a pretty wild spider web, huh? Looks like there's something caught in it. Yeah, there's a bird skeleton caught in it. It's like a little bird skeleton. Right behind the canoe. Perfect. Swimming really good. Paddle tail action. Action Jackson. What movie, who was that? Action Jackson. Who was in that movie? What actor was that? I don't think it was Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, that would be too ironic that that was it, the name. Dude, this tree is insane. Look how big this tree is to the left. Look at that thing, man. Oh my God. And that one's still alive, man. That is still a live cedar. Is that a cedar or a cypress? That's cypress. Wow, man. That thing is huge. I guess they didn't cut them all down out here, did they? They tried, though, I'm sure. Some of them were probably just not in a good place for them to do that, you know? It was inconvenient to get the log out of here. Because you know, if it was there and they could get it, they would have got it. Yeah, we're moving through. See, now this is the Waccasassa starting to mix here and make the water murky. This is where the white paddletail really comes in handy. Hey, Gator. Yeah, man. He's a cool one. He's like, I'm out of here. He's only about 4 foot. That's, you know, what I've seen mostly is like from like 2 to 6 foot. I haven't seen any really big ones. And I think the really big ones, they just kind of keep to themselves. All right, we might feel a bump here. There's a stick. I think the big ones kind of keep to themselves, you know. And the little ones seem like they're always out laying on a log somewhere. That was a good sight. I didn't see them. I really wasn't looking for them. So. Woo! Hey! He pulled them right out of the trees. Ah, okay, man, you got them. That counts. Go get them, Case.
God, you don't even feel them, dude. No. They're just on it. It's
they love these white paddletails in here, man. White paddletails have been like the best lure ever. All right, I'm gonna just cast around here. Because this is where we came through with those
I'm casting better with the heavier
whatever
head
those things
on
are called. There's a big log right in front of me. I hope I don't snag it. Right over it. Good.
It's funny as hell. They wouldn't attack the spinnerbait, but I freaking use a paddletail.
These big professional bass fishermen spinnerbaits. Oh, this is where we saw the bowfin. Right here, isn't it?
No.
Is that a little farther out?
I think it was back where the gator was, or somewhere over there.
Look at this. Look at this. Is that 2 logs or no? That's 1 big log that's hollowed out. You know, that could be a canoe, Casey. Look at that. It's hollowed out like a canoe. Wouldn't that be a trip if that was like a piece of an Indian canoe? It's literally a hollowed out log. Wow. Some cool stuff around here, man. Pretty cool scenery right here. That tree, the way it comes way out into the river. Waccasassa.
Waccasassa, yeah.
Waccasassa.
Waccasassa, yeah.
The chocolate river. It's like when it gets real muddy.
This is Waccasassa.
Looks like Hershey syrup when it's real muddy. Man, this tree we're coming up on is massive, dude. Look at that thing. And this wide angle lens, it's like almost fills the whole lens. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You're still hooked in the tree. Just give it a good whack. It fell. You're good. It cleared. That is one heck of a tree, man. Look at the size of that thing. That's right in this guy's backyard, too. It's pretty cool. Wild tree. Yeah.
We're out of the battery.
Waccasassa. Well, it doesn't matter. We're using white paddletails. So the weatherman was right. The wind died.
Hello,
my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my giant tree. Look at that thing, man. Good Lord. And it's alive still. That's a live one. A lot of them aren't live. Awesome, man.
There is no
right. We're looking for a spot to drop a bait for a catfish.
There is no place like nowhere.
Starting to get a little deeper up in here. This looks pretty good right here. God!
That was bowfin. Oh, it might have been a gar though too.
Whatever it was shaking its head like crazy. Took my
probably a gar.
Yep, took my lure right off.
Probably a gar.
Oh yeah, it had to.
Could have been a bowfin too, because they got teeth.
Yeah, it broke it. It wasn't the knot. It was.
It was most likely a gar.
Well, there was the fish that I was supposed to catch at the end of the day. That was the one. Broke me me off again.
Auntie sent it to you and you failed.
That's all right. It's okay. I still know that she was thinking about me. That's all that matters. She knew I was thinking about her when I asked, and I've asked her that before, and she sent me a big fish. So you know, not every time. Sometimes she's gonna have to give me a little adversity, I guess. Nice. There's a nice big hole right next to it. See? This is the fish camp right here. All right, in we come.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Monday, boys, ain't nobody out here. Yeah, they got a little bait shop here and everything, man. See that little building right there?
Yeah.
They have a guy that sells shrimp in there and everything. But you're not allowed to buy it unless you're a member. Still got.
Oh my god, dude.
What was it?
That was another one, I think.
Sturgeon, yeah. Yeah, they jump out of the air, out of the water.
Looks like a really
We're
big
spooking them coming around the corner here. Moves out pretty good now, doesn't it? With all this shit in it. Remember how the bottom of the canoe was all like whoop-de-doo looking? When it was on the roof of the car, it was like all whoop-de-doo. I fixed that too. So the bottom of the canoe is almost straight now. When I built these things that are in the bottom, I built them to push the bottom of the canoe back out to being straight again. Gee, I got only one pole has a lure left on it. Everything else is lost and gone into the sea. Yeah, here we come, man. A good day of fishing, Casey. Look how high the tide is, dude. It's way up. Like a sheep. Way up. Wilbur. Yeah, I think this might be the highest I've seen it. See the dock? It's like in the water. I've never seen that dock in the water. So when we went out, it was like kind of half, you know? End of ramp. Yeah, Ryan does really good backing it down and everything, man. He's got a good hang of. It's a big boat, you know. He's figured it out pretty well. All right, I'm gonna do a sideways shuffle here.
That was fucking massive.
Oh, there were two of them. Yeah, you definitely made some new friends over there. Woo-woo. Here we are. There's the ramp. Go ahead. I got it. You're good. Good job, man. Good job. All right, you guys. Thanks for coming.